I lost everything. Yep, and in the title is exactly what it says, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm gonna get right into this video, which is really, I lost everything. For over a year and a half, I was not only a profitable Forex trader, I was consistently profitable. I was making money, like I was really taking it slow. I was just compounding my account. The more money I had, the more money I was making. And then I got lazy, honestly. I got lax. You know, I would add extra entries. And the issue with that is that when you add extra entries, it's pretty much your mind being overconfident. Like, I'm overconfident in the trade. Like, yes, every trader loses, and so I lose a lot. But at that point, I was still making money. I was making over $3,000 a day, and so I went from that to just losing everything. And honestly, how it happened is that I stopped being strict on my rules. You know, so when I was making money, I had a very strict rule that each trade, I was risking between 1% to 3%. Most of the time it was closer to 1%. When I got comfortable, when my account was over that $50,000, $60,000 range, you know, I was taking 10% trades and 20% trades, and then I would add an extra entry when I was really sure that even though it was in drawdown, I was going to come back. And you get to the point where, okay, I lost everything. I'm like, no, I'm getting back in. I'm confident in this. I was overconfident and just losing money to the point where, there was this one Friday, I woke up. I was actually trading overnight. I put in my trades. I was confident. I went to bed. I woke up and I blew the whole account. And that's what really made things more clear than ever, that risk management and trading psychology is much more important than any kind of Forex skill you'll ever have. Because if you don't have the proper discipline, you're never gonna make it in Forex. So overall, the main point of this video is that it doesn't matter where you are in your Forex journey. Everybody needs to be disciplined. They need to consistently have the proper risk management, and they need to make sure that they're assessing their trading psychology to be able to determine if you should be trading today at all or not. It'll really expose you. It'll expose your lack of discipline, your lack of focus, your pride, your arrogance, your greed. It's like, prior to Forex, I would have never thought or even put my name in the same sentence as greed, as prideful. But in the reality, if you look, like, after I mentally recovered from losing everything in my trading account, and I was able to kind of just like be honest with myself and look at the facts. And the facts is in your trading history. I look at my trading history and I look at my rules. Trading history and rules. And in my rules, it says that I'm supposed to only risk 1% to 3%. But in my trading history, I'm using lot sizes that say otherwise. And I had to get to the point where I needed to be honest about what in the trading industry am I going to say no to in order to say yes to the financial freedom that I'm trying to allow, you know, a Forex to get me to. In general, the market is not trying to steal your money. It's the fact of a lot of us are stealing our own money because we're being greedy. And we're trying to get this, like, you know, a get rich quick scheme when it comes to Forex, and that's not what Forex is for. At the end of the day, you're trading Forex for freedom. Mental freedom, financial freedom, but if you're over leveraging, then mentally you're not free. I know anybody who's traded at least a month or so, if you're really honest with yourself, right? Anyone who's really over leveraged can tell you, you can't sleep. You don't want to, you know, put your phone down or leave the computer. And that's not the point of trading. Like, the point of trading is not to be stuck to your computer and to your laptop all day. But if you have the right risk management and you put the trade in, you put your stop loss in, take profit and walk away. If you can't do that, you're probably over leveraging and your trading psychology is not there. So the point of this video is so that you guys are not like me and you don't wait until you lost everything in order to be able to you know, take that pulse check on your risk management and your trading psychology. And you can be able to get to a place where you're like, okay, I'm not in the right headspace today, I'm not gonna trade. Versus losing everything, saying Forex is a scam, and quitting on something that could really be, you know, your one-way ticket to financial freedom. So if I had to really break down what makes, you know, a successful trader, I think it breaks down to 4 simple things: strategy, probability, trading psychology, and risk management. And I have a video, where I break down these things, especially trading psychology and the things I wish I knew before I started trading Forex. So make sure you check out those videos. But I think overall, if you're healthy in at least three of those 4 things, I mean, obviously the goal is all 4, but at least 3 to 4, there's no reason why you shouldn't not only be profitable, but consistently profitable in this industry. So when I say strategy, I'm really talking about sticking to, whether it's your strategy, whether it's your favorite trader's strategy, make sure whatever that is, it's been back tested and you understand the ins and outs of that pair, when it moves best. You understand, like each day, are you checking the news, like to make sure that something crazy isn't going to happen in the market? And especially if you trade signals, which I'm not against signals, I actually use signals as well. The issue with signals is that when it comes to maximizing signals, in order to do that, the goal isn't to rely 100% on them. It's to use them as an additional confirmation to what you've already charted on your own. And so if you're following someone who trades signals, you need to learn and understand their strategies. See if they're posting their charts, if they're using the fib, if they're using break and retest. You need to understand exactly, like how they're taking the trades, why they're taking the trades, emphasis on why each trade lost, and look at candle structure. And that's how you like increase your confidence. It's also, when it comes to trading psychology, you can be more confident in your trades if you understand the how and the what behind each trade when you take them. So next up is all about the probability. And it's not necessarily like gambling and guessing. It's the fact of, what's the probability that I'm going to win the trade? And in order to, at least put yourself in the best position to win, we need to focus on taking quality over quantity of trades. In order to do that, a part of your like trading rules for if you should even enter the trade should be, if this trade doesn't at least have, a 1 to 2, preferably a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, shouldn't trade it, period. If you're just, antsy and anxious, like I just want to trade today, and you're taking these trades that really only have like, a 1 to 1 ratio, or I would say anything less than a 1 to 1 ratio, you shouldn't trade at all. A 1 to 1 ratio, I personally don't trade at all anymore because I had to learn the hard way. So I don't recommend you do that either. A 1 to 2, preferably 1 to 3 is the probability I would say a successful Forex trader needs to have in order to enter a trade. So when it comes to trading psychology, yes, I did make a whole video, just talking about how as an individual Forex trader, you can kind of determine and assess if you have a healthy trading psychology, and if not, some ways to be able to improve that. But the biggest emphasis here on why a healthy trading psychology aids a person in their overall Forex success is the fact of, you need to be okay that every day is not a trading day. And if you can get to that place and you're assessing the market from that place, it sounds small, but it'll really be like, a deal breaker and a game changer when it comes to your weekly and your monthly success. The issue isn't that we don't get great setups. It's the fact that we get great setups mixed in with decent or terrible setups. And when it comes to our percentages or our overall account balance at the end of the week, we get discouraged. And the issue with that is that we're over trading. You need to accept that you don't have to take you don't even have to take every signal that comes to your phone. You don't have to take every trade that if you're maximizing those TradingView alerts. Just because TradingView alerts you that the market is there, has all the confirmations taken place, or should I say, have the confirmations that that are part of your checklist taking place? Are you so antsy that as soon as TradingView texts you, you just hit buy, you hit sell? You got to get to a place where it's okay to not take a trade. If you're not feeling well, don't trade. Like, having that sense of assessment and being honest with yourself about each trade before you take them. So this last tip that I learned, unfortunately, I really didn't learn it and grasp it and just really take heed to it until after I lost everything. Forex is an investment business, not a cash flow business. And what that means is that Forex is something that you assess and you put your money in and you wait. A cash flow business is when, you know, a product is making the money for you. And a lot of times we, as traders, it's like we hear that it's a investment business, but we take trades from a cash flow mentality. And so understanding that it's patience, it's a long-term game. It's not about I'm trying to make X amount of dollars or this percentage. It's about compounding. It's about patience. It's about quality. It's about quality over quantity. I'm trying to tell y'all. After I learned that, it took me from making $3,000 a quarter to $3,000 to $5,000 a day in my sleep. And if I could just help one person, you know, I'll get to that place where it doesn't take them 2 years of blowing thousands of dollars in order to get there, you know, then it's worth it. And so with that being said, I really hope this video was helpful. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if there's any other videos that you would like to see in this Forex umbrella, let me know. And I'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned.